NaphCare is admitting tonight this was a mistake. Still, the ACLU says some of the personal information posted online included inmate names and the medications they were taking. And this is not the first time that same company has faced controversy.
It's concerning anytime this happens.
Corinne Kendrick is the deputy director of the ACLU National Prison Project, who says NaphCare violated federal healthcare privacy laws.
We don't know how long that website had been up. We don't know if there were previous versions of it with different names.
The private company provides healthcare to prisons across the country, including here in Arizona. Kendrick claims they posted the medical records of inmates publicly online, and at least 54 inmates were impacted.
There was information that included things like, what medications people were taking.
So how did this happen? NaphCare uses an electronic medical record system called NaphCare. Kendrick says a team of investigators found NaphCare created a user guide for people who worked in the prison systems in Arizona and Alaska. That included personal and private medical information. The problem? That guide was accessible to anyone on the internet.
It used screenshots and reports that listed the names of actual patients who are incarcerated in the Department of Corrections.
In a statement, the Arizona Department of Corrections said it takes seriously confidential and protected health information, adding it is looking into the matter. The prison system in Arizona has been plagued with issues over the years. The Arizona Department of Corrections is currently under a federal court order, accused of violating inmates' basic human rights. And according to a recent Court Monitor report, NaphCare still doesn't have enough workers to staff prison facilities here in our state.
The ACLU has a longstanding case against the department about medical care and mental health care in the prisons.
In a statement, NaphCare said it investigated this issue and found a training manual was made public mistakenly. A spokesperson added it took action immediately to secure the exposed content. Meanwhile, the ACLU says it notified the Department of Health and Human Services about the breach of medical information, and that agency is responsible for looking into violations of health privacy laws. Guys.
Emma Lockhart in our newsroom.